How to use your wood-burning stove safely. There's nothing better than warming your room with a wood-burning stove. If you want that unique, homely, old-fashioned feel, there's no better way to get it than with a classic wood burner. However, there are some hazards that come with having and using a wood-burning stove in your home, and therefore it is important to use them as safely as possible. Here's what you need to know. Installation and inspection. Before you start using your wood-burning stove, it needs to have been installed by a qualified professional and properly tested. Of course, wood-burning stoves also present a fire hazard, so it is important to be sure it's installed in a suitable location. Sensible precautions include placing it on a fire-resistant surface, like tiles, and ensuring that a heat shield is installed behind or beside the stove as necessary. Ensure proper ventilation. A somewhat hidden danger of wood-burning stoves is carbon monoxide. As the wood burns, it releases carbon monoxide, which can cause carbon monoxide poisoning if inhaled. Be sure there is proper ventilation, such as a chimney or flue, to allow the carbon monoxide to flow out safely. Another good practice, even when you do have proper ventilation, is to make sure you open a couple of windows while you're using your wood-burning stove. Also, install carbon monoxide detectors throughout your property, as carbon monoxide is tasteless, colourless and odourless, so you won't notice it yourself. Use proper protective equipment. Appropriate safety equipment should be on hand at all times, just in case. When tending to a fire, it's best to have and use a pair of high-grade, heat-resistant gloves. Even things in proximity to your stove can become hot, enough to burn you, so be very careful and keep space around your stove clear. Whilst the odds of use are slim, you should also make sure you have access to a fire extinguisher, smoke detectors and fire blankets. It is also good practice to understand how you should cope and treat a burn, should the worst ever occur. And finally, the most important tip of all. The most important tip when using a wood-burning stove is to pay attention to it, particularly when children or pets are around it, and always have a clear plan on what to do if the fire gets out of control. So, stay safe with our tips on using your wood burner safely, and if you have any questions, get in touch. Stove Supermarket, the one-stop stove shop.